Now we are going to stuff in the mincemeat, which we made as the stuffing, inside this pocket. Hey guys, Blessed Tabs here, bringing you the first video on YouTube. Now today we are going to learn how to make samosas, or as I like to say, ravioli. So these are the ingredients: ready-made dough, mincemeat, and the onions, or preferably big onions. So let's get on with it. So we are first going to cut this dough into small rolls. You just start like this, roll it into some small roll, like this. Now we just take a little flour, we just sprinkle around, and please let it just don't put too much flour, it's going to dry. You just need a little flour, spread it around, and after that we simmer a little flour on the tray, and then we put the roll there. That's how you make the small rolls in, so that you can use it to make some pockets. Now we are slicing the onions as proportionally, so that you can use it in the mincemeat. How they're supposed to look like. When you cut this leek, you have to cut till the white part. So first, we have to boil the mincemeat so that you can remove the excess water, and when it has not been frosted yet. So we first leave it to at least remove some water, because we don't need to stir it. And then we just leave it at least for the ice to melt, and also for the water to evaporate. We just need to mix it with the onions, the mincemeat itself, the salt, and the royco. So that's how you're gonna do it. Let's check it out how it's gonna end up. Now this is how the mincemeat is supposed to look like when it's already defrosted and boiled. Now we just add some onions, which are just right over here. We just add these onions, this salt, and some spices like royco cubes. Now stay tuned for how it looks like next episode. Now we have just put in the onions, and this is how it's supposed to be looking like. You have to stir thoroughly so that the mincemeat and the onions can mix. Then after mixing the onions for some time, you have to put in some little salt, and if you have some spices, you can put any type of spices. Like if you have some spices, just put in not too much, but it has to at least taste the quantity. So we have stirred in the onions, now this is how the mincemeat is supposed to be looking like. Appetizing. So inside this mincemeat mixture, there is onions, some salt, the spices you want to add in, and the main ingredient, mincemeat itself. So at this side, we have already made every arrangement, and it has to look something like this. This is the dough we made, and it has to. If you are new to this, just subscribe down there, and click the thumbs up button, and comment down below too to see whether I can adapt or this can. So this is how, like the way we make chapatis, but we don't Kiswahili language, hatuivishi. So it has to look something like this, some maiden type. but you have to put two doughs together. So welcome back to Blessed Tab's kitchen. So we'll be just using the water and mix the flour and the water. This is how it's supposed to be looking. Because we need the glue to stick even further, we just add some little more flour. But be careful of the wastage. You know what's happening around the earth. We just put a little flour and then you stir it up again. For me, I use my own ways to show that it's sticky, but see, not yet sticky. So let's just add a little. We are adding a little more flour. Sorry for the background. It's just some noisy kids. Now we are just going to mix more flour so that it can be sticky enough for us to use in the glue. Don't worry about it. This is how we make the pockets. First we do like this. We have to put it like that. Then we put it like this. Down there it has to be arrow shaped. And then we put some glue in it to seal. After sealing it, in here, we are going to put in the stuffings, which is the mincemeat, and then the arrow top is used to be folding like that. Now we are going to stuff in the mincemeat, which we made as the stuffing, inside this pocket. You just have to stuff it thoroughly, but not too much, to be exact, like this. And then we put the top layer, this one. Then we glue it as so. It has to stick together. So we just glue it very nicely. Then the last step in making these sweet babies is by deep frying it like so. Deep frying it like so. Well, let's check it out how it's gonna end up right now. So after all that work, here are our homemade ravioli. So that's all I have for today. See you next time on Blessed Tab's Kitchen. Bye bye.